The civility.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah,
that's my point of view, after all.
I understand that completely. We have to, the thing is that it should be, everybody should be inclusive, and there's not, no one is bigger than the game.
No, and young guys will not come if you're shouting at them the first time. And
can you imagine the adults are fighting?
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen it before when I was a kid, so I know how it feels, But yeah, I totally understand what you're talking about there. I mean, have you heard that problem in Europe?
Yeah, of course. But
really?
There's a lot of different communities around.
Oh, you go by just the local communities, let alone the countries, so that they go and start chattering?
Yeah, but I think in Denmark, I can talk mostly about Denmark, that the thing is that table hockey would not be alive if it was not for the young guys. We are having a lot of players. The youngest is 7 years old.
Really?
Yeah, and we have from 7 to 18 years old a lot of young players, and we also have some grown-up players. But it's good to have the young players.
Do you have them go the oldies go against the newbies, or do you have like separate divisions for like age group? Or
something? We have been working a lot on having separate divisions in the Danish ranking tournaments, because in that way there's something to fight about in the B and C group. Instead of I play against a new player, that's not good for me, that's not good for a new player. But when we're having the training sessions in my club, we are playing round robin, everyone against everyone, so we have the chance to play against each other.
I got a question here, they just made me pop up here in respect of something that's totally alien to table hockey, at least here in the United States there. I noticed that there's a lot of females that like to play the sport over there. I mean, what do you say is the racial respect of, I mean, how many women show up to compared to men, like maybe 25%, like maybe, I don't know, if you have 100 men, about 25 women show up? Or?
Yeah, and that's the thing that the ITHF could do better. I would like to develop ITHF into having more female tournaments. But it's a difficult thing, because there are countries where the female players are not so interested in playing these tournaments.
Well, yeah, true. I think it's sometimes bad promotion, sometimes it's it's a cultural thing.
But it can be hard also to play with 50 stinky men the whole day and you're only facing one woman.
Yeah.
So it's really a challenge for us to bring the girls into the game, because they are also bringing other values than we are.
Oh, well, the thing is that they're as competitive as you, and plus it's also of interest. I mean, just between me and you, I had guys at work saying, "Hey, are the girls showing up at the thing?" And it's like, if I'll play if they show up.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
I was like, a new dating singles network, table hockey.
But I think we can say with respect and with honor that we are having some very, very good ladies and beautiful ladies in the sport also, and that's also good for the promotion.
Were you the one that brought in Vegas that brought was it your girlfriend, or was it just a friend?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, your girlfriend. Oh, okay.
She started to play in Germany, in fact.
Really?
I was going to a tournament there, and I said, "Oh, you can play this tournament," and she said, "I don't really want to," but then she played it.
Did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she enjoyed it, and she lost the match to another woman with 0-1, and then she started. Because she wanted to beat this woman, but she's never had the chance again.
Wow.
So, but now she is good. I must say that in Las Vegas she has played excellently.
That's
amazing
awesome
for me.
I think that's awesome, because, like I say, of course you always want to have something in common with somebody, but I never thought about table hockey as a common thing. That's awesome. I think you're a lucky SOB. I'm very
yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah, good for you, man. The thing is that, do you play in a table hockey league? If so, is a name for it or anything like that?
Yeah, we are having a league called Brønderslev-mesterskabet. That means the championship of Brønderslev. Brønderslev is
your town?
Yeah, where I'm coming from. You see the sponsor here?
Oh, okay.
A local bank.
Brønderslev? It almost sounds Slavic in some ways. I mean, if you take out the O, but I was thinking about the Slav. Yeah, I was thinking about the Slav at the end.
I think it comes from Brundur. He was a local guy having some fights back in time. It's history.
Oh, it's history.
And Lev means place. Danish word for place, an old Danish word for place.
Oh, okay.
So, but we're having a league there, and we are playing every Tuesday and Wednesday.
How do you conduct your league? Do you do it based on points? Do you base on the night, or do you do it as a continuing thing and have a playoff? So how's your structure?
Yeah, we have tried different models, but for example, in the next season we are having one tournament every month where we are playing about points, and then we will have a champ at the end of the season. But we are playing every week. Not all the tournaments are counting, but we want to give young people the possibility to go to table hockey. In Denmark and many other countries you can go to football, you can go to baseball and so on. In Denmark you can also go to table hockey. That means that young people can come twice a week and play table hockey, and in that way they are continuing to play. if you're only having 5 tournaments every season, you don't see them again because you need to have contact with them all the time.
Do you do it like this? That's good. Do you do it like not all year round? You do it like during the hockey season, or do you have like seasonal type things, like from like in my league, you have it in the like spring, fall. How do you structure yours? Is it like one big season?
We have 4 weeks of vacation every year.
You mean nationally? Oh, you're lucky.
Between Christmas and New Year's Eve, that's 1 week, and then 3 weeks while I'm going on vacation myself. So
cool.
Elsewhere we're playing every Tuesday and Wednesday, because why not? Why should we have a vacation? They're young guys, they want to play, so let them play. You know, we have the tables. So.
Oh, cool.
How many guys usually have in your league?
Normally it's around 12 people every Tuesday and Wednesday, but sometimes we're having more, 20 or 25 to the Danish ranking tournaments. We're having one of these every month. It's normally 25 players or 20 players.
Do you play at at someone's house, or do you play at a facility?
Yeah, we're having in my job. I work as the program director in a radio station, and we're having some room here, meeting room, where we can have the practice sessions. But when we're having the real Danish ranking tournaments, we are playing in a school. And it's a good rule in Denmark that you can have the room for free. So if you are a member of, if you have formed an organization, then you can have the room for free. So that helps a lot.
Do you work with the school then in respect of the kids or anything like that? You try to promote it through there? Or?
Yeah, we're having a local league there as well. After school in Denmark, it's very normal that you go to something called an SFO. That means you can go there and do your homework and that sort of stuff. There are certain activities.
Do homework and then play table hockey?
Yeah, they are also having a league once every week, so it's good because here they can play against each other and learn how it is before they go into the club.
Into the real. Oh, so in other words, it's sort of like a recruiting grounds, or like not the minor leagues, but sort of like the juniors or something like that. Like the kids here, they're going to play hockey and then they go.
Yeah, it's like the college league in basketball, for example. You learn it and then you go to meet the real guys.
Awesome. Now that's what I call a system, man.
But you have to build it up.
It's got to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah, but you have to use your energy to think, what can I do better? Can we do this? Always think, how can you do it better, instead of how can I write bad things about that person. We need to cooperate. Every person has a value that you can use. And that's the way to build up things, instead of trying to compete about being the president. And that's not important. You need to build up things and need to use all the energy in the people. And energy means you are doing something.
Yeah,
I could sit here and talk to you about a lot of things I would like to do. Then do it. Go and do it instead of talking about doing it.
That's true. That's the doers and the sayers, right?
Yeah.
I understand. I can see how that goes too. Well, this is sort of a silly question. How many Stiga sanctioned tournaments have you played in?
Oh, that's
how many fingers do you got? How many toes do you have?
Oh,
I can imagine.
If you go into the world ranking, and there's of course a lot of local tournaments in my town, because we're having 2 every week. But my statistics say it's around 670 tournaments.
What? I mean, altogether?
Yeah.
How many years is that?
But I think ranking tournaments.
Oh, ranking. Okay.
That's not so many. That's, I guess, about 150. In different countries, so yeah, I have played
traveling, man. Like, sir, you must have a good bank account or something like that. Or you got something.
Well, again, it's about doing things. I'm sitting here talking to you, and people, they want to see this video, and they can see, oh, here's a sponsor. It's about doing it like every other sport. Not think about, oh, we are only table hockey. That's really dangerous to think in that way. Think about it. It's like every other sport.
It is a sport.
My sponsor is saying, oh, now he's promoting us again, so they give some money. And now I'm promoting another one.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm sorry. I never noticed that. Yeah, you got is Nike the real thing too? The swoop?
Well, Nike.
Or is that with the uniform?
They're not the sponsor, but
wow.
We promote our logo. Before I came here, I was sitting in my room here in Detroit, in the Embassy Suites, writing to the newspapers, because we need to have articles there on the web-based newspapers.
That was a genius thing that Eric did. I was really impressed. It's just I wish we had like maybe another 2 weeks or 3 weeks on that, and then maybe try and hit the radio stations all that a little bit harder. But I think speaking of the model, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do next year also for not only my league, Kaga, but will hopefully help out Eric on the tournament. Because like I say, I like to see this still. Well, other than the distance, it's right here, but it's a lot. I mean, the thing is that you saw the interest over at the downstairs. There's people coming in, families, kids. I mean, hell, I had some kids just tell me right now, "Sir, did you win at the tournament?" I go, "No, son, I got my head handed to me." And he goes, oh, I know how that feels.
Yeah.
And I go, well, no, yeah, but you got to keep on fighting and have fun. It's the sport. It's the fun. It's the challenge is what matters, you know. And like you were saying, the camaraderie and the and the connections, you know, it's a big thing.
Yeah, but media is also important because people need to know about you. We have been lucky in Denmark the last 2 years. The Danish TV channel 2, they have been there to one of our most prestigious tournaments, Danish Open. And they filmed it. That was really good because that gives us a lot of public attention. People, oh, are they really playing? And there's a B group. I can be there as a newcomer and so on. And the sponsor again. So you need to think about how can I do it better all the time.
You're right. It's almost like starting a league here in the United States. You know, I got a question. Is it online? These videos?
Yeah, that's in the Danish TV channel. You can find them online. So that's
are they on YouTube or are they out on their own?
Not YouTube, but they are in the the channel tv2.dk. They are having it. So you can go into there.
There's something to look at. I mean, I always want to see table hockey, no matter where it is. I mean, it makes me feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong now?